CryptoQ Media, I appreciate you coming back to my station. What is the minimum amount of XRP needed to retire? Despite the fact that I have made a video with comparable elements before, this one will be very different because I have been working in this field for a bit longer now. On top of that, I believe I can provide a fresh viewpoint to the table regarding this. I might go off track due to how complicated it is. Nevertheless, I intend to send it back eventually. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here on this channel. If you are paying attention, ready, and enthusiastic, while keeping an eye on things, we can start now. As a heads up, the question about the very small amount of XRP required is answered right at the end of the movie. Now is the moment, and those who own XRP or other utility or ISO assets should be excited since prices are starting to surge. Sure, I'll jump right in. Since everyone has different requirements, I will begin by attempting to define successful and a lot of money. Obviously, these ideas will differ from one way of life objective to another. Overall, though, we must fully understand what retirement entails. Is retirement the end goal? Though what does it mean if you don't do anything? Is the implication that you should be guided by your happiness at all times when you start a business? What does it mean? Is it that we are supposed to be independent thinkers? Given my present circumstances, the amount you need XRP to be probably isn't that big if we just pare it down to operating at my typical living expense. Assuming retirement is the end objective, why would we chase illogical price points exceeding expectations? Exactly what we imply when we term vile life. Consequently, most people dream of amassing a fortune large enough to purchase private planes, go to every concert, and see every continent. Typically, this is what people see when they consider achieving financial independence. Having financial independence, though, really means that I am happy, that I have not allowed money corrupt me, and that I can pay my bills and provide for my family. In certain instances, this is precisely what we are seeking. On top of that, you can end up spending $10,000 monthly if you continue living that way. Seriously, once you pass that point, the influence of your efforts starts to reduce due to the law of diminishing returns. So, we're shooting to rendezvous at the peak, where it will genuinely never get better than this. There, we hope, our cryptocurrency portfolio will meet. Given this, how much XRP would one need to retire from the cryptocurrency market? I constantly encounter this. A lot of animosity and extreme polarization characterize the XRP community. You either sell everything and never let someone be shortchanged, or you don't sell anything at all. People who can't find a middle ground are not uncommon. I've met them. Life is brief, so why not enjoy a little salsa now and sell off the rest? Always stock up, especially when salsa is on sale. Alternatively, we have no idea what the XRP price is. Because your life is finite, you should seize opportunities for profit while you can, so that you can live it to the utmost. This supports the premise that splurging on tiny pleasures in life does not necessarily make one opposed to XRP or the notion that its value could skyrocket. But this is the heart of the video's thesis. Think about it carefully right now. If one XRP token is worth 100, for example, then 10,000 XRP would be enough to purchase $1 million. With a yearly return of 10% on the 1 million, you can get 100,000. Continually, year after year. Plus, you only need 10,000 tokens. If you have 50,000 XRP tokens and are storing them since you never sell XRP, then you simply need 10,000 tokens at 100. No other choice is making any headway, and you're sacrificing more of your current state store than is really essential. Do you comprehend what I said? This is not without justification. If XRP is 1000, then 1000 tokens will be more than enough. Show your interest by raising your hand if you're paying attention. If you have 1000 tokens, raise your hand. If you have many more than 1000, keep it raised. If we had, say, 50,000 tokens, everyone could live the life of their dreams. So why are we so set on accepting anything less? That sum is quite substantial. You could even plant it. Even with a 1000 budget, you'll only need 2000 tokens to make 200,000 bottles annually. If you happen to have more XRP on hand than you need, you are temporarily forfeiting the opportunity to earn from selling it, regardless of its price. The value of XRP will keep going up if our predictions about it pan out. Even with less tokens, we can achieve our ideal lifestyle. At the crossroads of slightly better living conditions and substantial financial gain, this is the place we aspire to be when life is good. Close to $1 million is what I'd say. By no means am I suggesting that XRP won't reach these lofty levels, rather, I am merely stating that my time on this planet is finite, and I am unsure of how much longer I can patiently wait for these lofty price points, which would be unnecessary anyway, given that they would generate an excess of capital. Therefore, at a 10,000 token price, 100 XRP is sufficient. Having $1 million requires hundreds if not thousands of XRP, which I'm assuming every single person viewing this video already has. For the price you're asking, you own far too much stuff. So, why not? How precisely? I don't see how that strengthens the argument for profit taking. Assuming XRP would be 1000, you only need 1000 additional tokens to obtain $1 million, given that you already own 10,000 tokens. Just because you sell 9,000 tokens before the bull run starts doesn't mean it's beneath you. In addition to the immediate financial gain, you will also own the full market value of XRP. The total will eventually reach 7 million, at which point, everything you need is right here in your possession. I would prefer if you left things alone. The remaining amount should be yours to retain once you deduct your profit. Furthermore, disdain is never justified. For example, they may plan to sell their XRP at its full 50,000 worth. That Natrix RP isn't necessary for me, hence I fail to understand why you would think of selling it. Otherwise, we will waste our time having a daughter when she is 16 years old, and I don't want that for my 3-year-old daughter. At the same time, I will be immersed in feeling overwhelmed, constantly monitoring my weaknesses, staying up to date with the news, and desperately seeking these price points. Plus, I'll make sure I get my hands on the tokens I need to reach my goal. All will be resolved as time goes on. In addition, I will take use of the situation to your advantage so that you will be pleasantly pleased by the small amount of XRP you should hang onto and by how relaxed you can be about the rest when XRP prices approach 10,000. Returning to our initial calculations, let's say that $1 million is sufficient to retire comfortably, paying for basic living expenses and earning a 10% interest on 100,000 each year.